The longer the icon of sin stays on Earth, the stronger it will become. These are the words that Dr. Samuel Hayden bombarded us with when we were on Erdeg. But why? In which way does the icon of sin become stronger the longer he is on Earth, and why does it happen? Not only did Samuel Hayden knew too much about the icon of sin and its power, but he was certain that the longer the icon of sin stayed on Earth, the stronger it will become. What makes the icon of sin different from the other Hell Titans? And why is it that the icon of sin rumbling on Earth mean its absolute destruction? These questions will be answered in today's video. If you enjoyed the videos I produce, consider subscribing. Let's get this video to 5,000 likes. Thanks for the support and enjoy the video. To dive into the topic in hand and know about the origin and true power of the icon of sin, we need to go all the way back to when the Wraiths first speared the world of Argent the Nur. A hellish long time ago, a couple dozen millions of years ago, a cosmic spear thrown from the heavens cleft a hole in the world of Argent the Nur, and from it, the elemental Wraiths, the firstborn, spilled forth into the land. Their very existence alone gave vitality to the land, and everywhere they went, life was created by their echo. The Wraith Call created the Ancestrals, ferocious titan beasts invigorated by the magic of the Wraiths that grew to enormous heights and waged war between each other for years untold. Their battles destroyed the land of Argent the Nur, and all creation was endangered by the existence of these ancestral titans. The Wraith Call continued, and mankind, the Argenta, came to be. They learned how to create spear and shield, and, invigorated by the magic of the Wraiths, they took the war to the ancestral titans. The Argenta drove back these beasts into the bleak alleys. The Sentinel Society was created, and for millions of years, the Night Sentinels protected their civilization from the brutal beasts that roamed in Argent the Nur. According to ancient Sentinel scriptures, the icon of sin is one of the ancient titans from the Infernal Age, prophesied to destroy all of creation in his wake. This ancient titan is believed to be the Harbinger of the end times, a primordial force of chaos and destruction. It hasn't been confirmed, but it is heavily implied that the icon of sin was part of the ancient titans that were created by the Wraith Call millions of years ago on Argent the Nur. When the Night Sentinels were at war against the Makers, they got betrayed by one of their own. Commander Valen, seeking to revive his son that was lost in the battlefield against the legions of hell, was corrupted by the Makers and was promised the revival of his son if he worked with the Hell Priests to imprison the last legion of Night Sentinels in hell, and if he gave them the keys to the physical bodies of the Wraiths. And so, with the deed being done, ending hell's eternal cruelty, the son of the betrayer was brought back to life, but not as a human, but as the icon of sin. Born from the tortured spirit of the betrayer's son, it was by hell's unholy design that the icon of sin was given flesh. The fearsome titan, forged from the essence of mortal suffering, once bore a human soul. A soul now transmogrified and entombed within the still beating heart of its former self. The betrayer, seeking to free his son from eternal torment within the depths of hell, made an agreement, a pact sealed by the black fates of darkness, that promised to grant his son the chance to return from the dead. The son would live again, but not as human. In hell's endless cruelty, the son was damned to become the icon of sin, an inhumane existence bound only to its former humanity by the now disembodied, undying mortal heart.
You cannot stop the procession. not be able to control it! No!
The con maker had taken measures to augment the Titan, installing maker technology throughout its structure to ensure it could be controlled. With the ritual interrupted, the Icon is now fully unleashed, raging across Earth until hell consumes all. No longer bound by the heart of the betrayer's son, the Icon of Sin is free from any measure of control that the makers might have once conceived. Only the Slayer, prophesied in Argenta legend to stand against the Icon, can stop this apocalypse. And so, just how powerful is the Icon of Sin? What's the difference between the Icon and the Hell Titans, and what's the real threat with him being on Earth? Does he really become more powerful the more he is on Earth, or is something else happening entirely? The main difference from the Hell Titans and the Icon of Sin is that while the Hell Titans are immune to any human weaponry on Earth, their attacks are exclusively physical, while the Icon of Sin can spew fire from his palms, shoot a charged laser beam from his forehead, and spawn meteors from the sky. If the Icon of Sin was left alone on Earth, he would surely destroy all of humanity eventually. But that's not the case. Why Samuel Hayden is so desperate for the destruction of the Icon. The Icon's presence warps reality, damaging the implicate order of our dimension merely by existing within it. If the Icon is allowed to remain unchecked, it would lead to the total devastation of Earth, followed by a breakdown of space-time around the planet. The resultant black hole will eventually drag our entire universe down, casting it into the mouth of hell as conquest to be absorbed by the dark realm. It's not that the Icon of Sin is powerful and it will eventually destroy all of humanity, but that his existence itself warps reality, space, and time within our universe by merely existing on it. Hell is an interdimensional invader that absorbs other dimensions and universes into their own, and there are multiple ways on how Hell does this. One way is doing the blood ritual on the world, and the other one is summoning the Icon of Sin into their universe. The presence of the Icon of Sin will eventually create a black hole in the universe and absorb all of it. While the Doomslayer was able to beat the Icon, it is not entirely death. It was stated by Samuel that the Crucible Blade is able to seal the Titans of Hell, not kill them, so the Icon will remain on Earth until the end of times. So okay, Spartans, that's all the time I had for today's video. Please let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comments section. Leave a like if you did and a dislike if you disliked it. I began streaming on twitch.tv/midnightthebusiness and the streams have been awesome. It means the world to me when you hang out with me while playing video games, so really, I love you guys and I do care about you a lot. Thanks for supporting my dreams. Thanks to all of my patrons that made this video possible, and links to all of my social accounts will be down below. Thanks for watching. Adios.